Hello friends, today topic is assertive to exclamatory. That is also part of transformation of sentences. So first of all, what do you call assertive and exclamatory? Now as you know, assertive means simple statement, whereas exclamatory means, exclamatory it means what do you call, it express a sudden feelings or emotions. Please remember, exclamatory sentence expresses sudden feelings or emotion. It is always followed by the mark of interjection. You can say interjection, it means exclamation mark. Just for example, can you see here? What a melodious voice! Exclamation mark. What a melodious voice. Second, alas, she is gone. Now third, you can see how boring the movie was. For the example, what a day it was. That's an exclamatory sentence. Now next, what do we call assertive? Assertive means it is a simple statement which ends with full stop. Just for example, this is a beautiful rose. Second, it works very well. Once again, exclamatory, it means it's express sudden feelings or emotion. It is always followed by the mark of interjection. It means you can say exclamation mark. What a melodious voice. Alas, she is gone. How boring the movie was. What a day it was. Assertive, it is a simple statement. It ends with full stop. Example, this is a beautiful rose. Second example, it works very well. Now let's for changing assertive into exclamatory. It means assertive sentence is given, you need to make exclamatory. So first of all, we need to understand the rules. So if the assertive sentence has an article, like article means what do you call, a article or an article, then start the exclamatory sentence with what. Okay, next rule, if there is no any article in the assertive statement or sentences, use how for exclamatory sentence. Please remember, if you see a or an article, use what for exclamatory. If you don't see any article in the sentence, we need to use how for exclamatory. Article, a or an, what. No article, only how for exclamatory. Got it? Now let's study the examples. What do we call? So first we will start example with what. So when we need to use what for exclamatory sentence. Suppose here assertive sentence is given, he is a grateful. So exclamatory sentence, what a grateful he is. Or you can omit this great also. You can say answer what a fool he is, or you can say what a grateful he is. So sentence formation, please remember sentence formation. First sentence formation, this is assertive sentence formation and this is exclamatory sentence formation. You can see subject, that is he, verb, that is, or an article, can you see here, or. Now here adjective, that's great, and here full means noun, you can say. So here what, as for the exclamatory sentence, what, so here what a grateful he is. So a or an plus adjective plus subject verb, that means subject is here, you can say he, and verb means is, and at last we need to put exclamation mark. Can you see exclamation mark? So please remember, subject, verb, an, adjective, noun. What, a or an article, adjective plus subject plus verb plus exclamation mark. Got it? Let's study the examples. Here it is a very interesting story. Now can you see here article, so we will use here what. As per the sentence formation, we will write here a article or an article. Now here very will be omitted. Very will be omitted. So what and, now here and for what, for here interesting. Here What an interesting story it is. Please remember what an interesting story it is. One note is there here. Adverb like very, so, to will be omitted. You need to remove this adverb very, so, to when there is a sentence with a article or an article for the assertive. And while turning into exclamatory, we need to remove these adverbs. So answer is what an interesting story it is. Next example, you can see second. The elephant is a huge animal. Now can you see article? So we will write here first what as a word, what. Now we will write here article. It means say what a huge animal. What a huge animal. What a huge animal the elephant is. As per the sentence formation, we need to follow this sentence. Exclamation mark. The elephant is a huge animal. So your answer, what a huge animal the elephant is. Next, it was a fine meal. Can you see a article? So here we need to write water. What a fine meal. What a fine meal it was. Next, it was a magnificent view. So now we are again. What a magnificent. What a magnificent view it was. We need to put the sentence pattern. It was a magnificent view. So answer, what a magnificent view it was. Can you see a magnificent view? So yeah, what. Fifth example, Mr. Joshi is a generous man. Now can you see so use this whole together, but in the beginning we need to use what a generous man Mr. Joshi is. What a man, you can say. What a generous man Mr. Joshi is. This is our exclamatory, assertive to exclamatory. Okay, when you see a article or an article, we need to use what in the beginning. Next, now we will go with how word. When we need to use how. So as you say, there is no article, that time we need to use how. Can you see assertive sentence? It is a very interesting. So exclamatory sentence, how interesting it is. Please remember here, very will be removed. So note adverb very, really, indeed, so, to will be omitted. Please remember, very, really, indeed, so that will be omitted. Can you see here? Sentence formation, assertive, subject, verb, adjective or adverb plus noun. Same way you can see here exclamatory sentence pattern, how, adjective, subject plus verb plus exclamation mark. How, adjective, subject plus verb plus exclamation mark. Just for example, she is very beautiful. Now there is no article, only very, so we need to use how, and very will be omitted. How beautiful she is. Okay, how beautiful she is. Can you see? Next example, it was very sorrowful night. So now what our answer? So here how will be in the beginning and very will be removed. How, afterwards what's the adjective? Sorrowful. How sorrowful night it was, exclamation mark. Second, tea is really very popular. So what to call? Here really, so remove. Okay, so we will use here how, and very also. These two words we need to remove. How popular. Your answer is how popular tea is exclamation mark. Next, it was green everywhere. So what will you do? You need to use your how green, how green it was, how green it was everywhere, exclamation mark. You can say how green it was everywhere. Next, he lives peacefully and well. Now here there is no article, so that's why we will use here how. And peacefully and well, both we will use together. How peacefully and well he lives, exclamation mark. So answer is how, okay, peacefully and well he lives. Once again, sea is very beautiful, how beautiful sea is. Second, it was very sorrowful night, how sorrowful night it was. Tea is really very popular, how popular tea is. It was green everywhere, how green it was everywhere. He lives peacefully and well, how peacefully and well he lives. Thank you. I hope you like this video.